beta readers and ARC readers. So, when you have completed your fabulous manuscript and you are like so thinking your baby is awesome, usually you send it to an editor. Now, your editor can cost quite a bit of money, and some of them don't cost as much money, so it depends which one you get. Again, do the best you can to polish it up, make it good, go through it, do your grammar. You can use programs such as Grammarly, whatever you need to do. And then you're going to go and you're going to go to your editor. You're going to get it polished up again. You're going to take their advice, some of it you're not. And you're going to go and polish up your work. Then, usually you send it to beta readers. Now, beta readers are going to go and they're going to catch some of your typos, which is going to be awesome. Usually there's going to be a few typos that get through that your readers will let you know. And then you usually fix them from there. Because you can re-upload your manuscripts to Amazon at any time. Not so much with traditional publishers. And by the way, the allowance is usually 1 typo per 10,000 words. So in my books, since I have 50,000 words, I get 5 typos. But I fix them anyway when I can, which I still need to do. So your beta readers are going to find typos. They're going to find things that don't make sense to them. They're going to find things that they love, and they're going to find things that they hate. And they're going to tell you about them. And so you're going to take their advisement, and you're going to say, okay, if like 1 out of 10 or 2 out of 10 don't understand something, or, whatever, you might think about rewording it. If 5 out of 10 don't understand something, you should reword it. If 8 out of 10 don't understand something, you really need to reword it. You need to go in and edit and redo. And if they hate your main characters, it's time for you to fix them. So again, your beta readers are there to give you honest feedback, and they're to let you know so that you can make your book better. So that's what beta readers are about. They do this service for free because they get the chance to read your book before it even comes out. You can find beta readers on Facebook. There are different groups for them. Go out there, find them for free. Now, you can also use like friends and family, but again, friends and family, I love them and all, but they don't always give honest feedback because they don't want to hurt your feelings. Isn't that sweet of them? Not helpful in this case. So again, choose different people, try to get them in your target audience, and make sure that they know exactly what genre they're reading, because if they're used to reading a specific genre, and then they read yours, and they're making all sorts of suggestions, but they haven't, read a book in 6 years in your genre, there's no point in them reading it. The next thing that we're going to talk about is ARC copies. This is your reader copies. These are people who are going to give you reviews. You want to give them a very polished copy. You want to be very specific and say, hey, if you do find a typo or whatever, let me know. Like, don't let that impact my review. I will be happy to fix it. You want to talk to these people and be very open with them, what you expect. Usually you try and get a review done in a certain amount of time, and you ask them to put reviews on Amazon or Goodreads or BookBub or whatever specific programs. Give them the links, stuff like that, and help them to do their job. If they continually do not post reviews, stop giving them free books. Because again, this is a free service. You are not actually allowed to pay your ARC readers to give you reviews. If you do that and Amazon finds out, Amazon will put you in Amazon jail, someplace you don't want to be. So do not pay for this. You can again find ARC reader groups on Facebook. You will have people volunteer to happily do your books before they come out, or even sometimes after they come out, and they will put up the reviews, and you will let them know when the review, the book comes live, so they can put their review up. And again, just talk to them about it and be very open with it. Excuse me. If a person is constantly giving you like 3 stars or less, don't use them. You can kick people off of your team. Now, be very polite about it and say, hey, you know what? I really appreciate all the time that you've taken. You've done really well for me, but I have enough ARC reviewers at this time, so I've decided to cut a few. Unfortunately, I'm going to let you go. But if I, change my mind later on, and I have another opening, I will let you know. So yeah, if they're giving you like 3 stars or less, you really don't necessarily have to take them and keep them on your ARC review team. Especially 2 and 1 stars. Like, no, 3 stars. But you're trying to get 4 and 5 stars, obviously, for reviews. Why are reviews important? Well, some people really actually put stock in reviews and they like to read them. I don't really care about reviews. I'm going to read your blurb. I'm going to decide if I want to buy your book. Unless it is a manual, like a how-to book. Then I will actually read the reviews and go, oh, they found it helpful. Oh, they didn't. And I'll check the stars and I'll check that. But overall, I don't read reviews at all. They're not that important to me. But reviews are also important because if you have a certain number of reviews and they are of a certain caliber, then you can apply for certain ads at certain prestigious websites. And these ads will help you to sell your book. So that is the most common way that they are important. Despite rumors that if you get 100 reviews that Amazon will boost your book, that's not true. So don't buy into that stuff. At least that's what I've been told. So again, reviews are great and all, and that is how you get them. You'll also get organic reviews where people will read your stuff and they will review. You're also going to get reviews where people are just trashing your book. It happens. One person did that to me. They really just gave me a 1 star and grouched about my book, and I kind of went, well, my book wasn't for you, and I guess you shouldn't have read it. But anyhow, I looked on their page, because you can look at the person who reviews, and you can see the other reviews that they've done of other books, and this person gave 98% of the other books 1 stars, and then they would give 5 stars to 2% and would gush over them that they were the best books ever. And I thought to myself, either you're being paid or you're just weird. Like, you're just one of the most miserable people I have ever met for book reviews, because every time you gave a review, it was absolutely horrible. Except for those 2% reviews where you gushed over them and they were the best thing and everybody should have those books or they would die. And I was just like, after reading that person's opinion did not matter to me whatsoever. So sometimes you will see 1 star reviews on people's pages and it doesn't mean anything. Everybody is who they are. Some people just go out and troll for fun, and some people are just whack. And sometimes they really do mean 1 star. It just means that book wasn't their particular cup of tea. It doesn't mean that, because like we said, people like different flavors in life. I might like strawberry tea. You might like peppermint. It's the way it is. Personally, I wouldn't go out and give like a 1 star review on anybody's book. I wouldn't give a 2 star review on anybody's book. I'd just be like, I decline to review it, and I'd move on. But that's just me. Apparently, other people feel the need to make their opinion known. So, that's all I have to say on reviews. I've had some really great reviews too. I mean, I've had 5 star reviews where I'm just like, oh, that is so sweet. And sometimes I get, emails from people where they'll be like, oh, like, I loved it. I laughed. I cried. Was angry. I'm so happy. I can't wait for the next book. And I just think that those reviews, those little emails are so awesome and so wonderful. And they really perk me up and make me so happy that I have the readers that I have. And so I know that even though I get bad reviews and even though I get mediocre reviews, I also get great reviews. And I know that some people are really enjoying my books, and that's all I want, is just people to be entertained by them. And yes, I will admit, I am not the greatest at grammar and stuff like that, but I don't really care. Because I'm not writing a college thesis. It's a romance book, people. Yep. So anyhow, we're going to talk about grammar another day too. That will be fun, because the grammar Nazis usually hate me. And that's okay with me, because I'm a bit different. and I'm okay to be different. I'm okay to brand myself as different. So anyhow, that was beta readers, ARC readers, and reviews. So we will talk to you later, and I hope that you found this helpful and that you learned something from it and have something new to strive for. Anyhow, so happy reading, happy writing. I hope that you are looking to get published soon, or that you are working on being published or are published, and that you will continue to subscribe and view my videos to get more tips and tricks of the trade. And we will talk to you later. Bye-bye.